like our back is against the wall. Every game we approach, it's a must-win game.
They're playing with an obvious purpose to win it all, a championship. It will not be easy.
LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh. We know they're all great individual players, but can they win together?
Expectations were high for the Knicks. So far, their season has been a colossal disappointment.
People asking, is it going to work? I don't see why not. We're going to have tough nights. Let's face reality.
Amari Stoudemire and Carmelo Anthony. The pressure's on them to win and win now. Knicks at the Heat.
We're going hunting down to South Beach.
Next on ESPN.
Off the floor, I said to him, how are you feeling? He said, I feel pretty good. I said, so that means nothing's bothering you? And he said, well, there's always something bothering me. So while Wade may not be 100%, he will be on the floor tonight.
When D. Wade is not on the floor. Knicks and Heat.
Welcome to South Beach. Welcome to South Beach.
Here's more on LeBron and the Heat with 5 things to know. LeBron is the second leading scorer in the league, and he's third in scoring efficiency in the post this season, averaging a point per play.
The Heat have been scoring in bunches. They currently rank second in the league, averaging nearly 105 points per game.
Miami's fared well against tougher competition, posting a 6-3 mark against teams with winning records. The Heat was 21-19 against similar teams last season.
Dwayne Wade has missed the Heat's last 6 games, 9 total this season. For Chris Bosh, he's averaging almost 26 a game without Wade in the lineup.
And the Heat have been stingy on the defensive end, particularly in the paint. They're allowing just 36.7 points in the paint per game, the 4th best mark in the league. So let's talk New York, playing like the little apple these days. They enter tonight's matchup struggling. New York has dropped 7 of their last 8 overall after a 6-4 start.
And JB, after acquiring a Carmelo Anthony, it has not turned out the way Knicks fans hoped. They're just 21-25 since bringing him over that big trade from Denver. Melo averaging 24 a game this season, his lowest since his 2nd season in the league.
And Michael, New York's other star, Amari Stoudemire, is having his own share of struggles. The Knicks' big man is shooting just 43% from the field this season, a career low.
Magic is not just the 2 stars. Shooting woes really plaguing the entire Knicks squad. The Knicks enter with the league's 4th worst field goal percentage at just under 42%. Their scoring per game down 12 points from last season. Can he turn it around tonight? Knicks and Heat at the top of the hour on ESPN.
Hi, I'm LeBron James of the Miami Heat.
I'm Amari Stoudemire of the New York Knicks.
You're watching NBA Countdown on ESPN.
The Knicks were supposed to be a big 3 with Melo, Amari, and Tyson Chandler. Right now, New York's big 3 are currently a big 10th in the East standings, looking up at Cleveland and Milwaukee. Ooh. A huge game for them tonight without Melo.
LeBron James has been playing like an MVP with 9 games scoring over 30 or more points. That's tied with Kobe for the most in the NBA this season.
John, the Heat
Knicks coming up next.
Stay positive. He's keeping an upbeat attitude, says the Knicks will turn it around. They'll get a chance tonight, although without Carmelo Anthony, as we go back to the studio.
Thanks, guys. Let's go on the floor now. I'm going to take LeBron James. 29 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists. He is the man. He's leading the MVP race right now. Boy, oh boy, is he special.
Yeah, he's playing terrific basketball, and so much of it in the post now. He's not taking those bad 3-pointers. I didn't think LeBron was going to win the MVP this year, but right now, he is the front
54% from the field. I mean, that's an incredible number. Yeah, he has gotten away from that 3-point shot. He's better without the basketball. He's better in the post. And without Dwayne Wade, I just think he's a much, much better player. And that doesn't mean he's not great with Dwayne Wade. He is. But he's much more comfortable, and he's dominating on a nightly basis.
Yeah, we saw how Amari Stoudemire's numbers are down this year. There's some debate around the league as to, is this just Carmelo Anthony kind of taken away from Amari Stoudemire, or has he lost something? You know, everybody talks about his knees.
Not
People
that
think
quickly.
he's not as
Not
explosive.
since March.
I'm with you, but that's why tonight will be very interesting.
35.
He goes out.
He's going off.
That's what you're saying. Okay.
He's going to try to go off.
That will show, at least to some degree, that it is a question of him and Melo playing.
I think this whole team tries to go off tonight in the absence of Carmelo, because I think there's guys that are disappointed right now in the way Melo's playing. Taking 30 shots in ball games, not moving the basketball. They're playing good basketball when he's off the floor. So I think this whole team as a group is going to come out and play well.
Well, the ball will move better, and hopefully they'll play some defense.
All right, this guy's in my top 5 power forwards now, Brew. Chris Bosh, along with Paul Millsap, who did average 28.5 and 10 boards this week.
Don't start.
You guys laughed at.
2 games, Jay.
No, but look,
It's 2 games.
We've talked about how great this guy's been since Wade's been out. Just under 27 points, 63% shooting. And he's been much more aggressive. So I want to see tonight with Dwayne Wade back on the floor, will he maintain that aggressiveness? Will he play this way and demand the basketball? This is a much better team when he gets down on the block at times and is a lot more aggressive player.
But that's not the question, JB. Will the 2 superstars allow him to be special?
And here's one of those superstars, Dwayne Wade, back on the floor after missing those games. Everything's being made of the 8-1 record. But this season can't be judged for the Miami Heat by the regular season. It's got to be judged by the playoffs. You want Dwayne Wade, a big emotional lift from Miami, and against a big New York backcourt. I'm not talking about the Tony Douglas, Mike Bibby part. I'm talking about the Landry Fields, Iman Shumpert part. You'd like to have Wade back in there, particularly defensively, if they're going to have to stop New York getting much better on offense.
I want to revisit what you talked about, your disappointment in Carmelo Anthony, and why he didn't play in this game. They played, what, Charlotte 2 nights ago?
Yep.
And then lose at Cleveland.
Welcome to an NBA Friday on ESPN. South Florida and Miami. The American Airlines Arena, a sellout crowd expected. And they gave a huge roar when Dwayne Wade was announced in the starting lineup. Wade going up against Amari Stoudemire and the struggling Knicks, who are trying to snap out of a very inconsistent start to the season. We look at our starting lineups for the first matchup between the two. And because Carmelo Anthony out with the thumb and wrist injuries, Tony Douglas and the rookie Iman Shumpert at the guards. Landry Fields moves to small forward with Stoudemire and Tyson Chandler. And Wade back in the starting lineup, back in the lineup after missing the last 6 games with the ankle injury. Miami overall 13-5. As we said at the top, 8-1 without Dwayne Wade, because LeBron James has been just superb once again, as has Chris Bosh and the role players for the Heat. It's been a good start to their season. They're one of the top scoring teams in the NBA, second behind Denver. They're the best shooting team in the NBA, explosive offensively. And Amari Stoudemire and the Knicks are going to have to play a terrific game to get a win here tonight, Jeff.
Well, if you look at the starting perimeter players of the Knicks, they're going to have to be more. Just missed.
On the drive, James doesn't just miss down the other end.
But see, that's where
Carmelo Anthony coming out. Stoudemire drives down a lane, stripped by Wade. Wade coming, looking to push. Alley-oop to James. A great pass and an even better finish by Wade.
again, Stoudemire's driving into traffic there and ignites their speed game. Great pass by Wade. And
this one was pretty darn good. That's just great timing. Start the year, still struggling shooting, but playing much better.
Well, he's shooting 47% from the floor as Wade dunks it, but only 20% from the
That's a difficult shot. Chandler right there, but the ball slipped through his hands, and a quick outlet. Wade crosses over and throws it down. What a long stride.
Well, this is that European step. He takes it right at him. He steps by him. But see, there's got to be more a crowd coming at him if you're the Knicks. Just in a great slip by Wade.
They're out on an island. James makes Walker pay. There's just no way that Walker can guard LeBron James, who throws it down. And more importantly, as we look at this again.
I mean, Billy Walker influencing to the middle. There's no one even coming.
Bosh running the floor. Novak may have gotten away with a little shove. Bosh able to finish.
Great ball movement right there by.
Here we go down memory lane.
The Knicks. Oh, man. Oh, the proverbial cheap shot at me.
It's never complete without that.
Tim Hardaway. Wow. What a clutch player he was.
Allen Houston's big shot. Houston in attendance tonight. And, of course, Pat Riley in attendance as well. Tip taken by Walker. Stolen by Cole. Cole alley-oop to James. Eyes in the back of his head, and James throws it down. Timeout, Knicks. Once again, an opponent turnover.
Well, good steal by Cole. Sees James trailing, just flips it up, and James dumps the rest. Miami about to break this thing wide open.
The Miami Heat, they win, and they're entertaining. Already 7 dunks here in the first half. And the highlight reel continues to get bigger. LeBron James throwing a number of them down. Dwayne Wade in his first game back off the ankle injury. No problem getting to the rim, attacking and elevating. Although even with all the highlight plays to the other end. Wade, nice feet to James. Pretty play.
Took the charge.
This time Wade tries to back it in, and he does. And it's the largest lead of the first half for the Heat.
But that isn't even close.
You won't believe what went on in those games. Wade drives and finishes. Pretty play from Wade. What a return after a 6-game absence.
Dwayne, you and LeBron filled up the highlight reel in that first half. Your first game back, you look good. How does the foot, the ankle, the calf, how's it all feel?
It feels good. My win. A little tired, but happy to get back out here.
Now, like I said, so many spectacular plays in that first half. What was your favorite? Pick one for me.
Probably the one when LeBron had on the block, and when everything cleared out, he took it strong and dunked it. I've been preaching to him that, you know, he's going to get a split second to go, and he got to take it. So he took it, and he finished it strong.
All right, thanks for your time.
Thanks.
Mike.
All right, Lisa. So Wade and LeBron James superb. As for the Knicks, 3-pointers clutch for them as the Toyota halftime show's coming up. Knicks took 23 threes. They made 10 of them. Led by Billy Walker, 4 of 6. He led the team in scoring with 12 points in 13 minutes. Highlights here for the hometown fans. LeBron James and Dwayne Wade combining for 32 points. Halftime at the American Airlines Arena. Heat lead the Knicks by 4. 6 from downtown. Ball stripped by Wade. That's Wade's 3rd steal, and once again leads to a dunk. Make that 4 steals for Wade. That could be a big boost if he can stay healthy. Chalmers lost it. Fields ahead of the pack. Fields trying to finish. Blocked by Chalmers. Oh, what a nice defensive play. And doing it without committing a foul. Trying to draw the foul. Cole on the drive. Gets to the rim. Backs it in. Nice play from the rookie. And the Heat go up by 5. Their largest. Wade. Nice through the defense. Flips it up. Won't go. His tip is good. Wade coming hot.
Well, Wade weaves into the lane off the Bosh pick. Misses the little floater, but then the quick second jump.
17 turnovers. James to Wade. And the Heat go up by 9. Timeout, New York. And a standing ovation here in Miami. Largest lead of the night. LeBron James, his 7th assist. Wade with 26. Heat by 9. Defensive plays at both ends. Douglas on the drive, goes in, blocked by Wade. Sensational block from Dwayne Wade.
He has great length and impeccable timing. Tremendous block shot. And Mike, he's had some incredible blocks this year in rotations across the lane.
Turnover.
Some of these passes are not even close.
James drives, lays it in. And a turnover, and that'll do it. Final score, the Heat 99, the Knicks 89. Up next on ESPN, it's the Winter X Games. And for more on the Knicks Heat and the rest of tonight's NBA action, turn on to SportsCenter, airing right now on ESPN News. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. For Jeff Van Gundy, Lisa Salters, and our entire ESPN crew, Mike Breen saying so long from Miami. Now it's time for the X Games.